Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the cost of living here in Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to compare it to some other big cities in the area, even talk about national averages and how that compares to here. And we've got some really good information, so stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Tiffany Gudger with eXp Realty right here in Nashville, Tennessee. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about working, sleeping, eating, playing, living, and even the cost of living here in Nashville, Tennessee, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. Honestly, we get people calling us all the time that are relocating here, and we absolutely love it. So give us a call, days, nights, weekends, shoot us an email, send us a text, whatever works best for you. And we've got your back if you're interested in moving to this area. So let's jump right into it. Nashville has become one of the major it cities here in the country and ranks on all kinds of top 25 lists. And this has created a big excitement to move here and has brought a ton of people. At one point, we had 100 people moving here every single day. Many companies and corporations are also moving here because we have no state income tax, only one of 9 states in the country that does that. People are also retiring here due to affordable health care, and there's also no dividend income tax starting in 2021, so that's brand new. The flip side of this is that we do have a pretty high sales tax. It's 9.25% here because Nashville is such a tourist town. That's kind of where they make their money up. So the biggest question I get when it comes to cost of living here is how much is housing? Well, currently the median home price is $345,000, which a good portion of that is actually new construction homes. And this really does fall in line with where the country was averaging starting the year 2021. So we're right where we should be as far as that goes in the rest of the country. And as far as renting goes, renting a home is much more expensive here when compared to what you could purchase a home for, just due to the fact so many people are moving here and wanting to rent. Apartments, a 1-bedroom will run you about $1,350 on average, and you'll be paying over $2,000 on average if you want a 2-bedroom. For things like utilities or healthcare, Nashville actually ranks slightly below the national average. And as far as gas goes, it's the end of February currently here in 2021. And gas is about $2.50 a gallon. I can still find it some places for $2.30. But depending on when you watch this, the gas prices might change. So if you want to know what it is whenever you're watching this video, just comment below and I'll find out for you. So I've found one of the best ways to take a look at the cost of living here in Nashville is to use a cost of living calculator. They typically take into consideration things like housing, taxes, transportation, utilities, healthcare, among other things. Comparing several of them, I actually found some pretty interesting information. I'll also put those links in the description if you want to go check those out. And let me also just say that this is all kind of estimates, and the actual numbers will, of course, vary depending on your specific situation. That being said, for example, I'm originally from Asheville, North Carolina, and I looked it up, and Asheville actually has a 5% higher cost of living than Nashville does. Atlanta, Georgia is a 7% higher cost of living. For all you Californians that are moving here, if you move from LA to Nashville, it'll actually drop your cost of living by 41%. If you're moving from San Francisco, it could drop as much as 62%. So it really is just a great place when you compare it to a lot of other big cities. I could go on, but of course it just depends on the individual and your specific location. The really cool thing about Nashville having such a low cost of living in comparison to other cities is that you could take a pay cut when moving here and still wind up having a substantial increase in your net income of disposable income. For example, say you're a nurse living in Seattle making $70,000 a year and you want to move to Nashville, Tennessee. Well, nurses here make on average about 6% less than they do in Seattle. However, the cost of living here is about 12% less than living in Seattle. So even though you'd be taking a pay cut, you would actually end up netting an extra $4,000 a year by moving here with that pay cut. As a whole, Nashville actually only ranks about 1% higher than the national average when it comes to cost of living, which for everything there is to do here and everything Nashville offers, I think that's actually pretty great. We are consistently left off top 25 most expensive cities list, no matter where you look, and typically rank somewhere around the 50 mark. We are, however, the #1 most expensive in the country for hotel rooms. So there's that. And just to reiterate, all the information we went over in this video is specific to Nashville. And even though Nashville is surprisingly affordable when it comes to other large cities and even the national average, there are lots of suburbs and areas around Nashville that are even more affordable. So if you have any questions about any of those areas or questions about this video, please just reach out and I'll get them answered for you. So comment down below if you've been to Nashville or if you agree or disagree with anything in this video. I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments. And if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the Nashville or Middle Tennessee areas, go ahead and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you want to reach out to us. We've got your back. And until next time, we'll catch you later.